Judas was stealing from the Bible says he knew. But he gave him the pause to teach us a lesson that everything that money is subject to theft, is subject to vanity. But as long as God is involved, as he was stealing, he did not run dry. Is it nothing that God builds dies? Nothing that God builds dies, it lives. Nothing that God builds dies. Make sure that what you have secured is not something within the time zone. It's not something that you can purchase. You can go to the supermarket and buy. Everything that God gives us is assignment specific and is person specific. Person specific. They are not general. You see, God gives allotment and inheritance to sons and daughters. And when he gives you those inheritances, your name is on it. But this is the sad thing. Another man can take your place. That's the sad thing. But he now says, something. Because there are two, when you're talking about laboring, there are two aspects I want to leave us this night with. Is the aspect of building and the aspect of what? Watching. Repeat after me. Build, watching. Most of us have successfully secured a blueprint of our lives from the Lord. You know the next 10 years of your life by mercy. By mercy. But I've noticed that where we fail the most, and which for me is even where you exert more strength, is in warfare. You need to many of us have slept and we have slept into sleep. I see many sleeping. Don't sleep at night. Your parchments are full with prophecy. The things that God has said to you. And I tell you, you can grow old. And that thing will not find fulfillment. Because you have not learned to watch. You have not learned to watch. You have not learned to stay like the hen that is brooding upon the eggs. You begin to labor with tears and say, Lord, you see, you need to show to heaven that you truly hunger and thirst for what is divine. A man was never made after the image of himself. Everything that God made was made in the image of themselves. But when it came to man, God made man in the image of another, in the image and the likeness of him. So for you to walk worthy of your calling, you need to. And they looked to him and they were not ashamed, and their faces were. There's a light that must come from his presence. It must. And when that light comes, like Saul was on a mission to go and bound prisoners, bound Christians as prisoners. He was going to Damascus. He has taken letters, and he was going, and there came a light. It shone brighter than the sun. A light that shone brighter than the sun. When that light hits you, it changes everything. Everything that you knew before that day becomes non-effective. It becomes